So I have a video on my channel in which I discussed how to stretch natural hair. So I talked about different stretching methods such as doing twists, doing 3-strand braids. And one of the things that I mentioned in that video was African threading. Now I used to do African threading way back, but it really has been a long time. And on this particular wash day, I just was in the mood to do African threading. Also, I was getting close to delivering my baby, and so I was also kind of prepping my hair for my postpartum hairstyle, which I plan to share with you all what I ended up doing for postpartum hairstyle. So this was just kind of just like stretching out my hair for that style. My hair has been shampooed, conditioned, detangled, so I'm just doing my African threading here. If you're wondering, the thread that we actually get it from Ghana. So I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa, and my mom actually got some threads from there. I think people can actually also use like thread that you use to sew clothing. You just have to layer it maybe like 2 or 3 so that it holds the hair well. So basically, let me just kind of walk you through how I'm doing this. So like I said, my hair has been freshly washed. My hair is quite damp at this point, and so what I'm going to do is to make sure that I moisturize. It is always important to moisturize your hair. So I am going to apply oil, our hair growth oil, to this section, and then I'm also going to apply our hair butter to this section as well. I love using our hair growth oil because it is very softening, it is very strengthening, and it just provides a beautiful shine to the hair, and it really deeply moisturizes, and like I said, it really softens the hair, and I love that. And so I'm going to work that in really well, and then I'm also going to go ahead and apply our hair butter. As you can see here, this is the thread, and I have actually kind of layered it 3 times as you saw there. So basically I just kind of take one string and then I just fold it at the bottom and then create like 2 out of that, or you can just do like single strings, like 3 single strings, and just tie them all together. That's probably easier. Anyway, so then you just kind of make a knot at the top so that it doesn't come apart. And then that's what you use. So I do 3 because I have very thick hair. But if your hair is not as thick, you can just do 2. Some people even do 1, depending on the thickness of the hair. So at this point, I have applied my butter, and I want to start from the roots, and I'm going to hold my roots quite taut, and then I'm going to apply my thread. Yeah, sometimes it just kind of comes out. You just have to start over. So I'm just going to put my thread at the crown of my head, or at the scalp or the root of my hair, and I'm just going to wrap the thread around that section for a number of times, because what I want to do is I want to make sure that it is well anchored. And so once I feel that it is well anchored, then I'm going to start making my way down the actual length of my hair. And I decided to go with this style. It's just like a few inches apart. It kind of looks like a twist, but it's not. And that's what I like about it. Like, it looks like twist, but it's not. And so I'm just going to just keep going. I like to apply a little bit more butter to the end of the hair when I get to the very end. And then sometimes my thread is not long enough, like in this section is not long enough. So I actually need more thread. So I'm actually going to add a little bit more thread just to make sure that, you know, I'm able to get to all the way to the end. So sometimes at this stage, I will just see if I have any long threads that are attached to the ones that are already done. If not, I'll just make just I'll just apply 2 thread instead of the 3. to this section. So that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I just have that one, and then I just kind of fold it at the end, and then here I bit it. You can use scissors, but I like to just bite mine and then just go ahead and just apply. And I don't think I tied it at the end, but for better security, you can make a knot at yours. All you have to make sure that you have a good measurement of your hair before you take out your thread, because sometimes what ends up happening is when you add on thread, sometimes it can actually unravel. Try as much as possible to make sure that my threads are usually quite long, but because I have pretty long hair, but in this case it just wasn't. So you see how it kind of looks awkward? Yeah, so actually later on my daughter actually ended up unraveling my hair because I had that extra thread, so I had to redo it. But anyway, yeah, the most important thing with this is just make sure that your hair is very, very well moisturized. You want to hydrate with just water or with a water-based leave-in conditioner. And then you also want to seal that in with an oil and a hair butter before you go ahead and style. So usually when you get to the end, you want to also make a knot, as I'm doing there. You just want to make a knot, and that really helps to secure that section from unraveling, because they will unravel. It's not like twists that you can just kind of roll and it'll stay. This will unravel. So yeah, that's it. That is it. It's really quite simple. I kept this in for, I don't remember, I think 2 or 3 days. I really don't remember. This is a natural way of stretching out your natural hair. So obviously this doesn't require any heat. I do not apply heat to my hair. The only heat my hair gets, it's the sun. And where I live, we have a whole lot of heat. But yeah, I don't even have a blow dryer. So at this point, I'm just clipping off all of the excess thread that I have left over, and after that I'm just going to pull my hair back into a little low pony, and that'll be it. Ladies, remember that your hair is God's design. It is a natural accessory that He has given unto you, and so prioritize your hair, involve Him in the process, because He is willing and available to help you take care of it. All right, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye for now.